ain't gonna tell me 64.
All right, all right, Shalom. We're the brothers of Great Millstone Church of Birmingham, Alabama. And as always, we want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Yeah, that's the correct name of the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, and the Holy Spirit in the ancient Hebrew tongue. I also want to give double honors to our teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much due honors and respect to the sincere brethren out there that's laboring in His work, as well as you believers, the Akim, along with the Aqua, which will be the brothers and the sisters that subscribe to this truth as well. So yeah, this gathering right here is once again, in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and we come under the banner of prophecy, which we are accustomed to do here at Great Millstone. And one of the major prophecies is the overthrow and destruction of this place, America, also known as Babylon the Great. And all signs point to this, man. Every avenue, okay, whatever Esau has deemed to be a stronghold, where the Lord is crumbling it. The Lord is overthrowing it, whether it's in the form of their monetary system, even the very morale of this place is becoming unwoven. The infrastructure, the bridges and roadways is at the verge of a collapse, all right? And ultimately, America has been brought to the border of war, man. Okay, the so-called white man is right at the brinks of World War III, which these are all things that's spoken of in the Holy Scriptures. Okay, and with that said, with that established, there's nothing the so-called white man can do to somehow overthrow the intents and purposes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, your unbelief will in no wise somehow offset the prophecies, man. See? Now, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we was going into a little information, which tonight you had a gathering by Esau under the banner of this guy Trump. What was it called? Let's keep America
great again.
Keep America great again.
Rally.
And it was a rally, right? Now, when you go into that word rally, y'all got the definition of that word? We're gonna bring out the definition of this word rally, which to rally is pretty much to conjure up. You're trying to conjure up, you're trying to rekindle that old fire, man. But guess what? You over the hill. You got this old boxer. He want to go in the gym one more time.
That's a spirit.
It's spirit.
Trump is on the road.
We don't go. Oh,
that's the rally.
That's the rally. That's the rally right there. It's the etymology. You see that? That's the spirit of your house. Matter of fact, if you want, show that to the brothers, man.
Damn, that's heavy,
man. God, that's an ad.
You can't make this stuff up right here, man.
On the etymology, this is an ad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You might have cut.
You might have. They might not be able to see it.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Can we break this down?
Yeah. Damn, that's heavy, man.
That's heavy.
Yeah, here you go.
The Lord made this
That's
point,
on
man.
etymology.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Etymology.
See that? It's on etymology, and it's an ad that says Trump is on a roll.
Come on now. We didn't know that. We
That
don't.
wasn't never.
It went down. It went down when we first looked up the word.
Damn.
That's the spirit of the Lord, man.
That's
Which
it.
this guy Trump is the last Trump.
Damn, that's
You know, he was set up. He embodies the pride of Esau.
Yeah, that's right.
And the scriptures tell you that pride go up before a fall. You see?
That's right.
So right now, this whole idea of keeping America great again, this rally, well, when you rally, that means you're trying to rekindle the old fire. You know, let's get the guys together. Let's get the band together. Let's get the old band together.
You got one more job?
Let's get the old band together, man. All right, some old guy trying to go back in the gym. All right, an old prostitute throwing the lipstick, throwing the old fishnets, man. Trying to hit the script once more, man. That's Esau, man. Okay? And it's hilarious,
Yeah,
man.
God, that's right.
Because you delusional. You don't understand that Yahweh Shema Shah has sanctioned your fall, man.
That's
There's
right.
nothing you can do about that, man. And guess what? We got the decree. Matter of fact,
You want to get that?
there's so many precepts, but real quick, let's before we go there, give me Job, the 22nd chapter, and start like the 19th verse, and we're gonna read down. All right?
It's Job. The book of Job, chapter.
Because these higher ups, right? They don't give a damn about the black consciousness community, man. They don't care about, you know, whatever external presence out there besides the prophets, man.
That's right.
Why? Because the Lord gave us the jurisdiction to declare the downfall of this place. Matter of fact, go ahead and read Job 22, start at 19, read it down.
All right, in Job 22 and 19, the righteous see it and are glad.
Right, the righteous see what, man? Give me Ecclesiastes 25. You know what I want. The righteous see what, man? We see our oppressors, our nemesis, man.
That's right.
Okay, losing grip on their power, man. And this only this ain't for the faint-hearted, man. Let's go and get that out there, man. This ain't for the faint-hearted right here, man. This is for the serious-minded, man. Okay, those who have developed a ruling class mentality, man. You know? So come on. Isaiah, Ecclesiastes 25, is that 7?
25:7. Yep.
Yeah, current, this is the book of Sirach, 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th will I utter with my tongue.
See that?
A man that have joy of his children,
Uh-huh.
and he that liveth to see the downfall, to see the fall of his enemies.
And the downfall. Yeah, he that lived to see the fall of his enemies, man. Okay? So guess what? The Lord raised us up here in these latter days to actually see the fall of those who have oppressed us, man.
That's right.
You know? So that's what this going to. Read that again, huh?
Yeah, the Job 22 and 19, the righteous see it and are glad.
See what? We see these devils spiraling out of control, man. You know, if you fall from a building, you reaching, you trying to grab everything, man. Go ahead, Al.
Said the righteous see it and are glad, and the innocent laugh them to scorn.
Hey, and that's hey man, we having a genuine chuckle seeing you devils, man.
Yep.
You know, losing grip on power, man. Go ahead, Al.
It says, whereas our substance is not cut down, but the remnant of them the fire consumeth. Acquaint now thyself with him, and be at peace. Thereby good shall come unto thee. Receive, I pray thee, the law from his mouth, and lay up his words in thine heart. If thou return to the Almighty, thou shalt be built up.
Hey, and that's the house of David, if you got understanding, man. You return to the Almighty, that links up with Jeremiah 6 and 16. Ask for the old past. We have embarked on this journey, man, that you can't even comprehend. That's why our family look at us crazy. Our old friends don't know what the hell we into. Because we on the secret path back to the highest power conceivable, man.
That's right.
Which is Yahweh Shemi Hawashah. All right, go ahead, Doc.
It says, it said, if thou return to the Almighty, thou shalt be built up. Thou shalt put away iniquity far from thy tabernacles.
In the house, go
That's
ahead.
it. Then shalt thou lay up gold as dust.
Right, and that's talking about this knowledge, man. Go ahead.
And the gold of Ophir as the stones of the brook. Yeah, the Almighty shall be thy defense, and thou shalt have plenty of silver. It says, for then shalt thou have delight in the Almighty.
See?
And shalt lift up thy face unto the Most High.
Yep, go ahead.
Thou shalt make thy prayer unto him, and he shall hear thee.
Right, when you vex, when you curse out these devils, you know, in the bitterness of your spirit, that's making a prayer to Yahweh Shema Shah. Oh,
right.
It tells you that that the Lord hear our groanings, man.
That's it.
You know? Go ahead, Up.
It said, thou shalt make
There's no pretty way. Know what I mean? There's no pretty way to deal with your enemies, man. Either you're going to put them to death or not. All right? Go ahead, Up.
It said, thou shalt make thy prayer unto him, and he shall hear thee, and thou shalt pay thy vows.
Yep, which we all agreed to that penny. See? Go ahead.
Thou shalt also decree a thing.
Hold up. Oh, it say what? Read that again.
Thou shalt also decree a thing.
Right. We have decreed a thing, which is what? The downfall. What other group out there or what other movement that you could think of that has decreed the downfall of America? Still toe boot, kicking in the ass. I decreed a thing. Read that again.
Thou shalt also decree a thing.
And what's going to happen?
And it shall be established unto thee.
Meaning what? The Lord honor what we say, man. So we decreeing the downfall of this place, and it's established now, man.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Read that again. That got to go out there in the atmosphere right there. Read that again.
Ooh, it says, thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee.
Woo! Go ahead.
And the light shall shine upon thy ways.
The knowledge, man.
That's it.
Okay? Right back, man. Get back on, man. It's established, man. All right, the Lord has created us as a resilient spirit, and we are hell-bent, and we a gem, you know, yeah, that's it. Be stubborn in righteousness, man. You know, our mind is geared towards the kingdom of heaven, man. And the Lord have given us a certain task. You know, this is the objective right here, man. To decree this place to fall first. Yep, go ahead. I'll bring it
The
up.
book of Ezekiel 35, remember, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Right. It didn't say compromise with Mount Seir, you know, ask Mount Seir to relieve us, you know, just give us a little comfort here in this damn captivity. No, it said set your face against it, man.
Right.
Our doctrine is against you, man.
Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Okay,
Slacky, go ahead and read it again,
Read
Slacky.
the Lord power. Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Oh, is not that the message? That's the ministry, man. That's the doctrine. That's the overtone of this gospel, man. That how about Shema Shai is the devils, man.
That's right.
And that's reiterated in Ezekiel the 38th chapter. Because you know Russia think they're gonna you know what I mean?
I'm against
See, how about Shema Shai? I'm against you too, guys.
That's it. That's over.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
That's right. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shai plans to do, man. Just read Jeremiah the 30th chapter in the 24th verse. It tells you about the intents and purposes of Yahweh Shema Shai. How he's not going to renege, okay? He's going to carry out that death threat. See? So that was it you got? All right. Now, come on.
Now go back to Job chapter 22 and 28. Thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee.
And it shall, see? And that's the jurisdiction. That's why Yahweh told Peter what? Whatever you shall bound on.
Verse 29, when he gave to the sea his decree.
Oh, and what's the sea? What's the sea? Here's the other nations. Matter of fact, hold that. And give me Jeremiah 5:22 real quick.
Oh, I
Get
got
that
it.
real quick. You got that?
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Whoever get it, bring it
This
up.
is Jeremiah 5:22.
Mm-hmm.
Fear ye not me, saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
Will ye not tremble? It's like it.
Right, meaning the Lord set up a certain point where all these nations can rule, and that's it. He represents.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, okay.
Continue.
God, which have placed the sand for the battle by a perpetual decree.
By a perpetual decree. So it's
Woo.
written that go past their date.
Okay.
Past their date, the Romans. And here in America, you I don't give a damn how many stimulus packages you come up with, man. How many fucking rallies you have.
Right.
Woo.
Continue, up.
Continuing on, that it cannot pass it.
See, you cannot pass it, read.
And though the thereof toss themselves.
Oh, though they set up these rallies.
Rallies, yeah.
Go ahead. Hold up, watch this.
Yeah, and though the ways thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail.
See, yeah, go ahead.
Though they roar,
Oh, though they roar is somebody to having these rallies.
Right.
We're gonna make America great again. Though you roar, though you toss us, so you could create this ripple. You know what I'm saying? So though you roar and you toss and you roar, you can't pass that decree. Go ahead.
though they roar, yet can they not pass over it.
So that's comfort right there. Give a damn because you devils got together tonight and said we're gonna keep America great again, man. It's already decreed.
38 and 11, and
That's
said,
it.
hitherto shalt thou come, but no further.
Matter of fact, jump up to the 10 verse up. That's bad right there. That's bad right there. Go ahead, all right.
Oh, let me get it. I was just,
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, that's it right there.
shit. Job 38 and verse
Which,
11.
by the way, when you
Hold up.
it's a foreshadowing of the time we're in now. That's a heavy book right there.
Where you want to start?
Start at 10. Read on
Okay,
down.
come. Job 38 and 10, and break up for it my decree place.
They're going to see the decree.
Come on, man.
You can't overthrow what the King of Kings has decreed, man.
It says, and set bars and doors, and said, hitherto shalt thou come, but no further.
Mm-hmm.
And here shall thy pride waves be stayed.
And they're dealing with Esau.
Right.
And through the spirit, it's a lot can be said in one sentence when you're going. A lot of times it's a vast history within one paragraph. So the Lord said, here deep you can come. He's talking about all the other nations.
Right.
Then it said, here you proud ways, that's dealing with the last kingdom, Esau,
Right.
which will be in power when our Lord Yahweh shall return. Read that again.
Come. Job 38 and verse shalt thou come,
See, that's dealing with all the other nations. Go ahead.
but no further.
But no further, meaning what? The kingdoms before this,
Right.
they hop on, right? Go ahead.
It says, and here shall thy pride
59, dealing with the waters, the proud waves.
Right.
It is, yeah.
You boasted yourself as if you got it all figured out. Not understanding is your ruler in the kingdom of men. You know?
It says, and here shall thy pride ways be stayed.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah. It said, here shall thy proud ways be stayed. Meaning what? Esau, don't give a damn what you come up with, man.
Right.
You got don't
Okay.
give what you got up.
It's the book of Job 14 and 5, saying his days are determined.
So I sit down outside, man. Matter of fact, hold that and get Psalms 37. I believe it's 13. But start at the 12th verse. Psalms 37. Because the Lord said what? Your days are with me. Hey, and if you pay attention to that, that's how a judge is. When you go to court, your days are with him. He said, look, I'm gonna give you 20 years, motherfucker. Your days with me. That's the ultimate judge. I can either exonerate you or I'm gonna say, give you 15 years, man. Okay, just out the blue. That mess up your whole day, man. Matter of fact, you got it? Psalm 37?
Okay.
Get that real quick.
Psalm 37, starting at 12.
Verse 12,
Yeah, starting at 12. Psalm 37 and 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord shall laugh at him.
Why? Why?
For he seeth that his days is coming.
See, because he see his day is coming. So that's which the Lord sees they coming, which that applies to us, proving man for sins and evil.
Right.
And so the Lord gave us foresight, okay?
Yep.
Go back here.
14:5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Right, so don't give a damn. You got the, you got the fight in you. Yeah, you vehemently, protest against the will of Yahweh Shema. So who you damn devils, man? Your days are numbered, man.
That's right.
The Lord have sanctioned a cutoff point. That's an expiration date. Matter of fact, somebody got something out. Somebody get that real quick and I think that's 2 Ezra 9:5. That's an expiration date for you damn devils, man.
That's right.
And it tells you that too in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. There's a time to born, a time to death. Matter of fact, through the Spirit, get that, man. Get that too. So whoever got that, break it out.
2 Ezra 9:5. For like as all that is made in the world have
Hold up. Like it's what?
like all
Everything. Oh, Philip the crown.
ooh.
Like it's all in the world, right? Go ahead.
It said like as all that is made in the world have a beginning
Have a beginning. Go ahead.
and an end.
And an end, man.
That's it.
So there's a bound that you devils can't pass. Don't give a damn because you proud. Because you got you got this certain spirit of triumph. That's always been the case with these devils. The Lord really put that spirit of that triumphant spirit on them. You got something else?
Yeah, cause just like the book of Obadiah said, the pride of thine heart, you've been deceived.
Yeah.
That your proud ways are gonna continue forever, man. All right, that's the pride of your heart that's deceiving you, man. Deceiving meaning believing a lie. Well, thinking the lie is the truth, man. All right, and that truth that you believe, which is a lie, thinking that you're gonna continue forever. Right.
That's a wave. This wave is like a continuing trend. I think it's gonna continue forever. Go ahead, I'll get what you got. The Spirit got you.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 3.
Start at the top.
One top, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
It don't stay on all year, man.
That's beautiful.
That's right.
That's the season. And that applies to kingdom. Real quick, hold that and give me Daniel 2.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Daniel 2 and 21.
This is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 21. And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and set up kings.
So you see what a removal and setting up of kings is in the same breath with the changing of seasons, man. That's why Yahushua made the statement in Matthew the 24th chapter. When you see these things, I think you see the buds showing forth, summer is not, which is going to bring the bear out. The bear, remember you had the Cold War?
That's it.
What happens in the Cold War? In the cold,
Yeah,
the bear hibernates. Then in the summer, he come out looking for blood, man. All right, go ahead. Finish that off.
It says, he giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding.
So Yahweh Shema bestows his knowledge on us so we can convey his words to you. Okay?
Let me say something too about shop. When the Lord gave Daniel in Revelation the last 4 major kingdoms, and he was praising Yahweh Shema like, okay, this is what we looking for toward that last beast. We in the midst of that last beast, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Defeat.
So we know that's it, though. Like, blessed be the Lord. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Oh, man. Because why? That's going to propel us into a perpetual state. We never got to look over our shoulder again. That's why you should be ecstatic. No, like Tyson, ecstatic. You should be ecstatic in the spirit, man. You should be ecstatic, man. You should be.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep.
Which really we can't frame, the words, man.
Wow.
Lord dealt gracious with his servants, man. And brought us into this truth, okay? All right? So, get what you got, then we're going to go back here with I got.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is Samuel chapter 26 and 10. David said furthermore.
All right, what that is? 1 Samuel?
1 Samuel, yeah.
Okay.
26 and 10. David said furthermore, as the Lord liveth, the Lord shall smite him, or his day shall come to die, or he shall descend into battle and perish.
Woo! Yeah, so that is that you so-called white people, okay, storm with your elites, the chief house of the nation of Edom, which come in the form of international bankers. There's a day decree is already reserved that you're gonna fall, man. You're gonna fall in battle, man. Okay? And that's that proverbial light at the end of the tunnel that Jake can't see, but we see.
Yeah.
And you gotta think how you can't have this approach that you got it all figured out, man. No, you gotta just, thank Yahweh Shema Shaddai. He open your eyes.
Right.
And that's subtle. That's a subtle thing. That ain't no, the Lord open your eyes. Do you know that's a subtle thing when you sleep? You open your eyes, that's one of the most subtlest. Think about that, man.
Right.
You don't hear nothing, it's just subtle. You just open your eyes, man.
Wake up.
Just wake up, man. See what I'm saying? Yep. Call Lord by
Shot.
Yep. All right, now, you had more on that up?
That's it.
All right, now I'll finish this over here in Ecclesiastes. I think the point in the third verse.
There's going back in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 2, a time to be born and a time to die.
Right, that was the time when America was born. Was it 76?
Right.
They had the flag with the stars. You had the broad who made the flag, Wilma.
Yeah.
It was crazy shit. Yeah, sitting on the back porch of the. Let's sit over, man. Yeah, FD, man. Yeah, come on now.
Reading on Ecclesiastes 3 and 2, a time to plant and a time to pluck up which
Right.
is planted.
America was planted. Somebody get Jeremiah the first chapter real quick. I think it's Jeremiah 1. Is it around the 10th verse or something like that? But Lord said, the Lord have given us that decree to pluck up these nations.
I think it is. It's 10.
Yep, bring it up.
It's the book of Jeremiah 1 and verse 10. It says, see, I have this day set thee over the nations.
Right.
It's on me. I exited out and came back in.
Try it now.
We lose a couple. We had 39, 26.
Yeah, I seen that.
I seen
25,
that.
All right, we ready?
It come.
I don't like that. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Huh?
He's on Jeremiah 1 and 10 again.
Right to you.
See, I have this day set thee over the nations.
Right, so the Lord set us up over the nations, man. Okay, go ahead.
And over the kingdoms
Mm-hmm.
to root out and to pull down
Well,
and to destroy
mm-hmm.
and to throw down,
Mm-hmm.
to build and to plant.
To build and to plant. That's why when you go into, let's say if you ever encounter the brothers out on the highways and byways, we got the 12 tribe sign. That's a form of us planting Israel. Then you got the missile sign. That's plucking up America. So now let's go back right here to Ecclesiastes.
Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 2, chapter 3, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 3. A time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up.
Right, see? Read that one more time out.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 3. A time to kill and a time to heal.
Mm-hmm.
A time to break down and a time to build up.
Right, so this is the time where America is about to be broken down. You got more on that? Okay, come.
Oh,
You got it?
yes.
Okay, come. Go ahead.
Yeah, this 2 Ezra 4 and 37. By measure have he measured the times,
Woo! By measure have you measured the time.
and by number have he numbered the times.
Right, so everything is numbered. Whoa. That's why when you go, for an example, case in point, in the Babylonian Empire, many days are numbered. Okay? The Lord have numbered your days. And that applies to you devils and Yahweh Shema Shaddai, as if the Lord forgot about America. Go ahead, Al.
It says, and he.
Right, so the Lord is long suffering.
Yep.
He's not going to. Now with that, let's get the definition of rally. Because again, if you have, we still going on your end?
Yeah,
All right. If you haven't got the memo right, this right over there, that sounds like the mother come knocking at your door. You know what I mean? White America. He said white America.
Okay, you going to the Lord ain't really forget about America. He don't like.
Okay, come on, get it real quick.
This Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the earth.
Right, now when you go into this first applied to Israel, but now it applies, all right? See? So if you didn't know, you got, right now, you got this guy Trump and white America, and they got this rallying cry of keeping America great again. Now when we did through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, we looked up that word rally.
Okay.
Now let's go into it real quick.
Bring together. Okay. Reassemble. Unite again. All right. From again. Unite. It says pull together hastily.
Pull together hastily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I meaning what? Times. These are urgent times for these devils, man.
Let's pull out something. Let somebody tell you, pull yourself together.
Yep.
Quick. Put together. You slap them. Put something together.
Okay.
That's what white man is doing. They're trying to conjure up that spirit, you know? Go ahead.
It's like these high schools, then you have a prep rally. Get yourself hyped up. You know what I mean? You gotta get them hyped, man.
Got no
It's
hope.
old for you.
Yeah, you got
man.
motherfucker the megaphone and shit.
Like you said, we really ain't got no hope.
Yeah,
Ain't got no hope. They trying to pump
No
each other
hope.
up.
Yeah. No hope for the playoffs. No hope for the championship.
Same with you, like,
Numbers
yeah.
ain't
That's it.
You mathematically disqualify the playoffs.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Cheers.
yeah. Yeah, you should have to somehow get that. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, pull together hastily, recover order.
Oh, recover order. These devils make America great again. They want to have Latinos and Native Americans. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, interjection again,
Yep.
man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the fourth quarter, man. They throwing that Hail Mary pass, man.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't go
They pulling out the playbook. They go reverse, flea flickers and shit like that.
Hey, it's stuff they ain't never practiced. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never practiced this. Now they got Trump. Hey,
Yeah,
y'all
drawing
like-
shit up,
Yeah,
drawing plays,
yeah.
dirt in the stand,
Yeah.
drawing shit up in the dirt, man.
What route that?
It says recover order. It says revive.
Revive. That's the definition of
That's
rally.
it.
Right.
This whole
Hey, that's it.
Mhm.
to revive, okay? Jeremiah,
I'm gonna read this, right?
you got more on that
Yeah,
definition?
Okay, go
Before you do that, let's get
Yeah,
this in now.
Yeah, yep.
Because what they said revive, okay? Which I'm compelled to look up that word, you know?
Look
Yeah.
Revive, you know?
Back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You finished, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, this Jeremiah 51:8. It says Babylon is slain,
Yeah.
is so she may be healed.
Yeah, if so, she might be. That scripture's being facetious, you know, in a subtle way. If so, she might be here. Why? Because we know she's deadly womb right here. Now, the scriptures tell you if a womb.
Yep.
You got the Democrats pulling this way, the Republicans pulling that way, and it's creating a womb, a wide open womb. Go ahead.
It said we would have healed Babylon.
We will have here the stimulus packages, Obama, this bomb for
Obama. It said we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Mhm.
Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and his good.
Just say if you're at war and someone receives a grave wound, you don't sit there and comfort them. At some point, you got to say, you know what, he's done. Let's keep it moving. You know. So that wound is it can't be cured.
That's right.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
just bear with us, Arkin, man. We know Easy E messing with the screen, man.
Oh, you still going
Yeah,
back?
just bear with us, brother.
Okay, come
Yeah,
on.
just bear with us, man. You're just buffering, but the truth still gonna get out.
Yep.
That's all right.
Yep. Bring that up.
That's Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4. Whereas evil selves we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Right, and why would they come that mantra of make America great again? That's them pretty much conceding to the fact that they are not what they once were. The luster is gone, man. The glory days is over. For you even to say we're gonna make America great again, you ignore what you once was, man.
Yep.
And this scripture proves right here, you know, that that's dealing with America in the here and
Oh,
now.
what you got?
Go ahead, huh?
Reading on Malachi chapter 1 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh shall host. Thou shalt build, but I will throw down. Thou shalt call the border of wickedness. And the people against whom the Lord, Yahweh shall have indignation forever.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, cuss, beautiful. All right. So yeah, so the Lord said these people is a nation that He's gonna have indignation with forever, which is what? Righteous anger.
That's
Right? So now that was it on that.
I got you.
Okay, hold up. Go back here.
Okay, yeah. Just read from Fox News. It says President Trump holds his "Keep America Great" rally.
Yeah, this is the inaugural.
It says since delivering his State of the Union and being acquitted by the Senate on both articles.
Yeah, because that was like an emphatic, you know,
Yeah.
it was like that's one of the most powerful, you know, speeches. Guess what? Out of all that, all those numbers, you devils to the sword.
And I got that definition of revive in the etymology.
Mm-hmm.
It first says return to consciousness,
Whoa.
Damn.
That's bad. Y'all got it. Yeah.
restore to health.
See, like I said, this that deadly wound. See, this time you devils ain't gonna be healed.
That's right.
That's why you read wisdom in the second chapter. It says there's no man that have returned from the grave. You red boys, man.
And
Just say it like that.
And this is them seeking careful tears, man. They have no place of repentance, man.
That's it.
All right, and they trying to revive and reconstruct this place when it's done. That's why they say take bomb for her, man. But it will not be healed.
That says something too about the shop. Hey, we just type up pictures of the 50s. And you look at the comment board, I wish we was back in those days.
Yeah.
Not like
yeah,
the 50s.
yeah.
It's too late now, man.
Yeah.
You can't go back in time. That's why these devils so fascinated with
With
time
time travel, yeah, without
Too
doubt.
late for you.
Like Twilight Zone,
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know,
I got some-
that's their fantasy. Yeah,
I
yeah.
got like I got something back you up. It says in the Latin, revive to live again.
See?
Make America great again.
That's it.
Yeah.
You want to go back to the 50s, take a, what it is, Route 66.
Yeah.
Too late for that, man.
Plant a blanket, kick
Yeah,
necks and shit.
Hey, man,
It's more.
yeah. Says bring back to notice or fashion.
Mm.
So just man, y'all wish y'all was in that era, man. All right, and y'all ain't gonna get back to that era, man.
That was the peak of
That was
Esau,
it.
you know.
57 shit.
Grease.
Over, man.
Yeah,
Grease.
yeah.
They gonna get them a malt shake, you know what I mean, a burger and fries. This shit done with,
Yeah,
man.
right,
I got a preset the bad guy. Look.
Yeah.
It's on Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Those that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, who
Yeah.
said
Hey, the pride of thy heart has deceived you, man. Like the argument going into. Hey, America's not going to be revived, man. All right, so the pride of your heart, the pride that the Most High have put in your heart, all right, the word heart goes back to the Hebrew word law, which means your mind, so the things that are not there. And you think that your wicked kingdom and your rulership is going to last forever, man. That's the pride of your heart that God has given you. All right, go ahead.
it says, though thy dwell,
Go ahead.
whose habitation is high,
Whose habitation is high, man, Mount Seir, all right, and the elites are at the pinnacle, all right, of wickedness, at the height of wickedness right now of this world. Go ahead, which are the elites, the world bankers, those who run the world currency. Go ahead.
it says that said,
So you saying in your mind, all right, this is the thought of Esau. This is the wicked imagination of Esau. Go ahead.
who shall bring me down
See,
to the ground?
who shall bring me down to the ground? It's finest, man, because you forget
Yes.
there is a higher power, man. You forgetting that you were set up. You forgetting that you didn't put yourself in power, man.
Isaiah,
Who you asking the question? Who shall bring me down? 14.
I think Isaiah 47.
Oh,
Such
sorry.
a,
Yeah.
I am here. Yeah.
Okay, come. They said, but the scripture said, "Who
that's it.
who is a base shall be exalted, man." All right, so the last shall be first, man. All right, what did Rebecca receive? Message from the angel was telling her what the elder shall serve the young. All All right, that's standing to this day, man. The words of the Most High shall not return unto him void. Go ahead.
It says, and though thy set.
You set your nest among the stars, you exalt yourself as the eagle. All right, so mascot for America, so to speak, is the eagle, man. All right, because that's the same mentality that you got, man.
That's it.
What they say is supposed to be the turkey. All right, but they turn around and make it the most proudest bird on
Damn,
the
come
earth.
on, man. That's it.
The humble bird, number one, because the turkey can't fly, man. The turkey can't take off and soar at great heights like the eagle, man. And that's America, man. So you exalt yourself as the eagle, man. The eagle what? Soar high and it look low, man. It was a large bird. It's a predator, man. See, and that's you, America. That's symbolic for America, man. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, you go ahead.
It is so thy set thy nest among the stars.
Yeah, you set your nest among the stars, starting with your space stations, man. You got all type of force like down on the earth, living places. But that's speaking about the space station. Strategically trying to escape the judgment that you got coming upon you, man.
Yep.
You saying that if I don't live on the earth, how I'm gonna reap the destruction of the earth? Fucking wicked devils, man.
Yeah.
You wicked as hell, man.
We'll go to Mars and shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Mars. Go ahead. Twilight.
It says, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Thence will I down, man. Saith the Lord. This is not our words, man. We can't bring this devil down. We ain't got no powers in our hands, man. We've been abased right now, man. So the Lord, thus saith the Lord, he gonna bring you.
I got you already know. This the book, you got it? This the book of Isaiah 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
That's the decree.
That's the decree, man. By the watchers. Because the Most High ain't saying, and he's saying it in his word, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, we understand it.
It says, it shall not return unto me void.
It is what? The words, man.
It says, but it shall accomplish.
But it shall was pleased the Most High. What's pleasing to the
Continuing on, it says, it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
yeah, and it's going to prosper in the thing whereto I sent it, man. All right, so the word of the Most High is going to prosper in the thing being the noun being Esau, Edom, all right, and the hill of destruction, man.
Now, 1 verse 4.
Now, remember, the scripture said, my word shall not return unto me void. So these are the words bestowed upon Obadiah, which is a prophet, which is foreseeing the destruction of what? Dedicated to America, man. So his words ain't going to return unto him void. So these are the words of the Most High put upon Obadiah, which is his servant. So these words that Obadiah is saying ain't going to return to the Most High void, man. You got it up.
Obadiah 1 verse 4 again, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Yeah, see, that's that at the end of the day, is the one that's bringing this devil down.
Damn. I got something for you. This is the 16 in verse it's Proverbs 16 in verse 18. Pride go before destruction.
Right. Pride go up before the proudest nation upon the planet. And he's still in his pride, man. He still think he's better than you. Think he's better than you, man. So that's pride, man. Go ahead.
It says pride go before destruction.
Yeah, so we see the pride of Esau Edom, all right? Thus the title of this sit is all about the rally to make America great again, man. That's the pride of Esau Edom, man. When we see America is crumbling before the whole world eyes, these devils still think in their heart that they still can make this damn place great again, man. That's some goddamn pride for you right there.
They lying to themselves.
Lying to themselves.
In a haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah, and a pride, a puffed out, air chest ass spirit for a fall, man. You got your chest poked out, you know what I'm saying? So we see that America is slowly circling and draining. Why? Because that pride set in. The ultimate before a fall, man, we seeing it on a global or a national scale when the whole
chronological order.
right.
Lord said before they fall, they're gonna be proud of his height. And that's why Trump in office. Yep, Bill, see what you got real
That is
quick.
Baruch chapter 3 and 16. Where are the princes of the heathen become, and such as rule the beasts upon the earth? They with the fowls of the air, and they that hoarded up silver and gold wherein men trust, and are vanished and gone down to the grave, and the others are come up in their steads.
Woo!
Who you think the others are?
I break it down.
You see what I'm saying? You talk about the hopefully elect, the 144,000 is gonna be joint ass with Yahweh. Okay, they army, they're what? They they're Air Force, okay?
That's crazy.
That's wide open, man.
That was crazy.
That's really deception at its finest, man. That's pride of your heart, man.
They see what the chariots can do.
Right, man.
They see it. They saw the chariots, maneuver and manipulate shit. Like them devils is proud, man. Hey, I'm gonna say this real quick, right? The Lord is the wisest of all.
Right.
You think the Lord made a false diagnosis?
Right.
When he called these devils proud, he
Right.
hit it on the head.
Right.
He knew it. He knew
Right.
it.
You knew it.
Right.
He called them pride just out there.
Yep.
That was a perfect assessment of
Right.
these devils, man.
Right.
tough.
You got something?
Yeah, I got one more.
All right, get what you got, then you'll finish on this.
All right, cut this on Isaiah 14, verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Oh, man.
I will be like the Most High.
It says I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. That's pride, man. That's you leaving your natural habitat and trying to search out another habitat that you ain't got shit to do with, man. See what I'm saying, man? That's Esau Edom for you, man. The Most High gave us under the stratosphere and man, to breathe air, man. Come on, man. That's pride, man. You want to do something that you.
Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Yeah, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, man, to that lower state, man. That lower condition that you deserve to be in, man, which is slavery, man. See, you the perfect slave, Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because see, if you ever got to fight with an Edomite or you ever, that's all you got. That's a perfect slave, man. The Most High set you up to be the perfect slave.
But that's Ecclesiastes 10. I seen servants. They were designed. You gotta get it. Yeah. But they were designed to be slaves.
Right.
When they created, they show emotion. But, you ask me, who you stole that fucking apple? You know what I mean?
You gotta say
red.
You turn purple. That's their real natural habitat. It's being a slave.
I'm a slave,
Not
man.
up in the sky.
It's Isaiah 14. Brought down to hell to the size of the pit. They that see.
That word narrative, somebody got it in the blue line real quick. Look up narrative. Real quick.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so those that see him, all right, and the whole world see Esau Edom, especially us. Oh, man, all right, it's just like when Wizard of Oz movie, man. All right, you got the wizard making all of this great noise and thunder and lightning, and he seemed like this big ferocious evil guy. But when the curtain is knocked down, or in this case, when you have been revealed Esau Edom, all right, by the Disney pipsqueak. You know what I'm saying? A red ass, little small nothing, man. Go ahead,
This is narrative, Strong's H7688. It says to peep.
They said you looking at something through lenses,
right?
And you sharpen the view.
Yeah.
You gonna get a better view at it.
Like what the scripture said.
You're gonna wipe your eyes.
The wiping, the looking glass.
The looking glass.
This
the man. This fucking
So-
devil.
So the
weak ass
like,
British damn bankers living. Damn darker wearing niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Them the motherfuckers that wreak havoc on the planet Earth. You know?
So the elect, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. We narrowly looking upon this devil right now, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shah, because the rest of the world is seeing him as being some type of ruler, and seeing him as being some type of pure guy with that stigma of being white upon him. All right, but we narrowly looking at this guy, man. We know that this is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Right?
Right.
So we got the eye salve right now, man, but the whole world is gonna see this. Go ahead.
They said, they that see thee shall not look upon thee and consider thee saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
That's right, man. So that big facade is being kicked down, man. And the whole world is seeing this little ass nothing. Esau Edom as being what he is, man. Just a liar, a deceiver, all right, and a person that put up on a facade, a huge facade. This big ferocious guy when you ain't nothing but a fucking
That's it.
Go ahead.
Right.
Is it that did shake kingdoms?
Yes, and that did shake kingdoms, man. All right. Example. What? Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know, you shook kingdoms with that, man. No, and now you're trying to come with your RFID chip. Now you're trying to come with your
That made the world as a wilderness.
made the world as a wilderness. You know, going a little Dennis the Menace, man.
That's it.
Esau Edom ain't no more damn Dennis the Menace, man. A fucking little destructive ass Edomite, man.
Everywhere he go, he cause trouble. It says, and destroyed the cities thereof.
Right.
It says that opened not the house of his prisoners.
Right, and that's us, man. Give me Nahum 3:1 real quick. Like, okay, come.
Yeah, we going on now.
Keep that in mind.
Get that Nahum.
Yep.
I can
One, whoa,
The city of America, man. Woe means massive death and destruction, man. Read it again one more time, also.
it's Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city.
Death and destruction. Go ahead.
It is full of lies and
And
robbery.
that bloody city being the blood of the saints flow through this place, man. All right, it's full of lies and robbery, which is the number one trait of Esau Edom, a liar and a robber. Go ahead.
It says the prey departed not.
All right, so we waiting on you, Howard Shot. Go back to what you had.
Yeah, going back to Isaiah 14 and 17 to finish it off again. It says that made the world as a wilderness and the
In this situation, the doorkeeper has not opened up the houses of prisoners, man. Has not let us go, man. All right, and for that, man, you're going to reap destruction, man. What the Revelation said, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right, we in captivity right now. We have been led into captivity by Esau Edom, man. Upon your hand, the blood is upon your hand to him, boy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got something?
He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, the main enterprise is the New World Order.
Right.
Oppression shall not rise a second time. They're trying to buy chip.
Joel 5.
Right, and that's what the Lord is doing to try to make America great again. You know what I mean? These rallies, which that's a bad definition. But we might have to go more in depth into that. But we'll, whoever want to go, I might go into a lesson on that too, man. Well, guess what? You cannot conjure up or rekindle that old spirit. It's over. You had your
Time,
you had your time.
Your past time.
Yep.
That's it.
That was it. You had the pinnacle. Now, when you reach the very top, then there's nowhere else to go but down. Yep, that's it. So, yep. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, much due honors and respect to the sincere brethren that are laboring in his work, as well as you believers. Until the next time, Shalom, DTA.
Shalom, DTA, Abba.
Beautiful.
To you slime
Hey, before you Edomites catch the coronavirus, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You demons catch the corona.